Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. And here's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a good run down the left. Haaland. That's a good ball out wide. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Could be danger here. Decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Yamal with the short one. It'll be a throw-in. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. He's rising! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Nancy are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Played out to the left flank.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Schlotterbeck. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Cross in. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. Yamal plays it short. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Has a look up and delivers. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Lopez. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. Nancy really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Thuram is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Cruyff. Well-timed, excellent interception. De Gea sends that a long way. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And it's Rodri. And here's Hullet. Now the ball's gone astray. And that's a good ball. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. That is good progress on the left. Rijkaard. Fermin. Haaland, given the lift of his goal. He has found the way through. And that would have been some goal.
Lamine Yamal just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Manchester United have their third corner. They've played it short. Yamal. And it's Thuram. That's very neat. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Silvestre. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Plays a sharp little ball here.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Spread to the right. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Rodri. And it's Hullet. Now it's Yamal. Thuram. Rijkaard. Now Schlotterbeck. Silvestre. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Fermin. Rijkaard. Knocks it into space. Haaland gets flagged offside. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Nancy go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all...
Ah, he's given it away! And it's Rijkaard. Fermin. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So their fourth corner of the game. Yamal goes short. This looks... He's had a shot! And that's a tidy finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going.
And Hullet! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Tries to play it through. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Messi! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good-looking ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So, a breakthrough already. Nancy leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Davids. And it's Rodri. Bellingham. Best. Some good work on the right flank here. This is a promising build-up. And here's Bellingham. Cross into the box. And that's the keeper's ball. Haaland finds himself offside. Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Machida Zelvia are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Rodri. Thuram. Rodri, a player who needs no introduction. Best. And it's Rodri. Now Davids. Bellingham. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rodri. Hullet. Now it's Hullet. That ball looks a good one. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Marcelo in acres of space out wide. Bonucci gets it clear. Hullet absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kaká. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bellingham. It's played through for him. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! Kaká. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Hullet. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, what a ball! Hullet! And there's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And he's done. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Machida Zelvia cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
It's just beyond his reach. That's gone for a throw-in. Vieira is always scanning the pitch for targets. Kaká. Now it's Cruyff. Nice control. And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Cruyff just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's hoisted clear. Oh, such a clever touch. Varane. Now it's Haaland. Davids. Best, and he plays one through. He's got away. Chance! That is good alertness. That's the end of the first 45. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Nancy are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Cross flung in towards the middle. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And here's Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that has been cleared.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Short changes him with that pass. And here's Mbappe. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Davids. Silvestre cuts it out. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Haaland. Rodri. Now it's Haaland. Tries to pass it through. Oh, this is a good shoots! It's run loose. Has another go!
Machida Zelvia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Nice-looking ball. Kaká picks it up out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's found a way through. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Changement pour Nancy. Le numéro 16.
So we have movement on both benches.
Kaká.
That has ended up in no man's land.
À leur place, le numéro 15.
And here's Ibrahimovic. DiMarco
Le numéro 5.
crosses it and a header! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. Good ball, good take. Now it's Seedorf. He's on it, can he get away? That's tidy. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Best receives it in a good position here.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And here's Haaland. That has been slung wide. Impressive jump! Off the post! And that is well cleared.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now there's a fine ball. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And a chance! And he's heaved it away. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely weighted ball. No way through, so back it comes. DiMarco can see things others simply cannot. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Hullet. Looking for options for move. It's Aguero! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Aguero deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Nancy proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Vieira. Can he spark a counter here? Floated through. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's being shifted off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. He's found some space. Tries a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Could move up a gear here. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Cruyff, great vision. That's been slipped through, and he is... Can he finish? Goal, Nancy! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Perez. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Tries to pass it through. Oh, this looks sharp. Yamal! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Timber. Now it's Martinez. Varane producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Yamal does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. 30 minutes gone. And it's Rodri. And here's Cruyff. And this is Hullet. Great ball, and he's in here. Vieira. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff, looking for the run. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. Perez. And it's Perez. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Thuram cuts out the pass. And it's Rijkaard. Now he's got space here. Martinez gets flagged offside. And here's Hullet. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gilberto Silva. Now it's Mbappe. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Martinez. Now it's Van Basten. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's been intercepted. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Nancy are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Nancy are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Timber did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He won't be happy with that one. Schlotterbeck is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Not the most accurate pass. Rodri. Vieira. And here's Hullet. Little pass back. Silvestre looking to hit the byline here. And that has been knocked clear. Takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Perez. Now Schlotterbeck. And it's Van Dijk. Pressing high and with purpose. Martinez is onto it.